the issues, we also lay out a solution.
Senator James Lankford has had it with governments out of control spending and regulating.
The federal government doesn't ask how much do we have. The federal government asks what do we want to do. And they just put it into practice.
It hurts bad enough the government taxes away almost every dollar you make through April every year, but there's also the hidden cost of almost $15,000 a year each American household pays to cover the annual $2 trillion cost of federal regulation. It hurts even worse when you find out some of the stuff your money is paying for. Like $2.6 million on a weight loss program for overweight truck drivers. The Pentagon spent $250 million in a program aimed at training and arming some 5,400 Syrian rebels to fight ISIS. But after about a year, only 60 rebels had been trained. That works out to $4 million a rebel. The Oklahoma senator calls these federal fumbles, and in a new report outlines 100 such cases, like this one that really bugs him.
The National Park Service did a study on what do bugs do when you turn on a light in a dark rural place. Every person in rural Oklahoma can tell you what bugs do when you turn on a light in a dark place.
43 million tax dollars went to build a gas station in Afghanistan to sell compressed natural gas. A comparable station elsewhere cost just $500,000. To make it worse, there's no delivery system in Afghanistan for compressed natural gas, and Afghans couldn't afford it anyway since it costs more to convert a car to compressed natural gas than most Afghans make in a year. The same Pentagon is offering a $283,000 grant to track the daily activities of tiny woodland birds called gnatcatchers. Lankford insists there's no more time for such waste with the monstrous debt America already has. He points out if the budget goes into surplus a decade from now as projected, and every surplus penny went to paying down the debt,
we would have to continue to do it every year for the next 460 years.
With the country closing in on $19 trillion in debt, you think there'd be the highest priority on spending only what's necessary and regulating only what's essential. But as Senator Lankford's new report shows, government waste just keeps piling up higher and higher. Paul Strand, CBN News, Capitol Hill.